Good morning. It is Sunday, February 15th, 2026. And today I have a late night at work. 4 p.m. until 12:30 in the morning. Yes, it is coming one of those days. So here is what my plan is. We're going to either go over to Target or Walmart because I need to get some shampoo and stuff like that. Then after, we're going to cut filming around 1 o'clock or so. Then edit, upload, and then I'm going to create a secondary video that will contain the rest of the day. So there will be that too. But yes, so we got quite a bit to take care of in such a short amount of time. Let's go ahead. Let's get going. Let's have a great day today. And let's make the most of it. Let's get to it. What time is it?
Hair at my face.
10:08.
Yeah.
Do you know what that means?
No.
That means that it's Target time.
Yeah, we got it wrong.
Yeah. Let's get going. Let's go over to Target. Come back, eat, start getting ready for work. I have to leave here at 3 o'clock to go ahead and get ready for 4 o'clock start time for work. All the way until 12:30. How are you going to manage tonight?
I'm not.
Poor baby.
I know. It's the lack of sleep that always gets me.
And then tomorrow, we will be driving all the way up to St. Augustine, Volcano Beach to talk about the future and the plans. Stuff which I'm excited for, and I believe so are you.
Yes, I am. Very much.
Remember, you can't tell anything about today.
Yeah.
Let's get going. Let's go over to Target. Alright guys, let's go ahead and let's get going over to Target. It's a beautiful day. Alright, let's go into Target and let's get our shopping done that we need to get done. Alright, let's go ahead and get some Zephyr Hills water for the coffee maker to start with. Alright, sweet and sour chicken for lunch for Lil. There we go. Now we just gotta get the girls dinner and myself something for dinner/lunch. Now, instead of having Tiffany go ahead and make me a grilled cheese sandwich at all, I can just go and get one that you can pop in the microwave. You want me to go ahead and do that?
No. No.
So what I'm going to do for me for dinner-ish is I'm going to get a bag of these, have Tip pour some of these into my little container I use for snack for school, with some little beef sticks and some nuts. And that will be a nice mix. Perfect. Alright, so Tiff and Lil, they're going to go ahead and do the family size chicken mozzarella tortellini. You actually have sauce?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you did.
I have either Alfredo or vodka sauce.
Okay.
So she can decide which one
You
she wants.
sure you do?
I didn't want to do family size, but
You sure you have the sauce?
yes.
Okay. So instead of pizza pie for lunch, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do Wow Bao cheeseburger. And I'm going to make some rice to go with it. There we go. And to go with it, PF Chang signature fried rice. There we go. That'll be my lunch/dinner. Perfect. All right, there we go. Lunch is served.
And subscribe.
I love Wow Bao buns. So good. Like, really? That is so freaking good. And it tastes just like the ones from Pandora. Cheeseburger Wow Bao. Amazing. Not to mention, Tip did amazing on the rice. Thank you, baby. Lunch for 2.
Yeah.
For actually $10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was like $10, $11 for them two combined. So that's a good $5 lunch.
No, it is actually. It's actually not bad.
No, not at all. I'm happy. All right, so I just got done recording the outro for that video that you've just seen yesterday. And now you're going to be seeing the rest of it today. So basically, it is now 12:58. I have to be at work at 4 o'clock, which means I have to get ready and I have to leave at 3. So that's cool. But yeah, I think that tonight is going to be one crazy long night. If it's anything like the condensed shortened version, which was last night, oh, it's going to be a long one. That is for sure. Now, one of the things that I decided to change up, and I was thinking about this because the crackers that I've been eating, I want to get away from those a little bit. And I want to get some more veggies into my diet. And I remember I used to love these things. They were little green bean snacks, okay? But they're baked green beans. And they're so freaking delicious. And right now, Tip's going ahead and grabbing the bag. Yeah. I love these suckers so much.
They're good.
They are. And
good.
they're actually made with real veggies. That's why I love them so much. So yeah, I'm going to be going away from the club crackers I was having in my snack pack and moving toward that. I know you don't get as many as you do with crackers, but at the same time, I'm trying to do a little bit better each day as far as I can. Like today, instead of having a boring pizza, I went ahead and had my Wild Bao buns with some rice. And I loved it. Not to mention, I love who actually made it for me. So that was great too. Now, I know what you're probably wondering too. Well, you work over at Universal. Surely you can go in the City Walk. Surely you can go to an employee cafeteria, I'm sure, and eat something. Yeah, but I'm not wanting to eat over there because of how I don't want to go ahead and put out large amounts of money for food over there. And that's the thing. And that's why ever since I did car sales, and I was taught a lesson in car sales, that you don't really get told much because it doesn't have much bearing, okay? The chicken tenders that you eat for lunch could cost you $3,000. I know what you're thinking, like, what the heck is he talking about? So, one of the guys that I used to work with, my used car manager, Ron Briner, amazing guy, and so freaking awesome. And he taught me a lot. And one of the things that he also taught me was shut my mouth during closing on a sale. And whenever a manager comes over to the table, also keep your mouth quiet and just listen. But yeah, he taught me a story about him and a coworker. That a coworker later went ahead and took a lunch break, went over and got some chicken tenders from one of the quick little fast food places. Well, he stayed behind and he got an amazing car sale deal, whereas the other person did not. And that's the thing. Opportunity presents itself to those who want it, those who desire and crave it. The other part for me is when it comes to financial budgeting, I would rather have like a little bit of a bigger lunch that'll carry me through with some snack toward dinner time than to pay $15, $20 for a meal there when that could go into the gas tank or something to fuel a trip or something, you know? But that's just how I am. But right now, let's go ahead. It's 1:03. Let's chill for a bit. And let's just have some common time. Well, I have had an incredible morning with a beautiful girl, but now it is time to go ahead and get going over to work. Yeah. Ugh. Get home. Well, get off at 12:30. Get home by 1 o'clock. Get back up by about 8 o'clock. And then get on the road by 9 o'clock. And there we go. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? Hooray!
You are gonna exhaust yourself.
And then a nice, fun, energized day.
Yeah.
Yes. And I'll even take you back to your favorite place. Buc-ee's.
No, thank you.
We're gonna stop there.
Oh, gosh.
Mostly for a quick stretch of the leg break.
Yeah,
Because it is
it
our
does.
halfway point.
Yeah. It is, actually.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
They got decent bathrooms. I'll give it that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But guys, let's get going. Let's go have a good night at work. And let's just enjoy ourselves for now.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow, we'll have an incredible day. Such a good kiss. Lips.
Yeah.
Yes.
Looks like we got a storm rolling in. Fun.
We'll see how that goes for tonight.
Yep.
Luckily, I will be in the hub, so I will be under complete shade. But the hub has openings like this all throughout it. So that lets the rain pour in when it does rain.
When it gets windy, too.
Yes.
Yeah.
But for now, let's just worry about now, and we'll see what happens with the rain.
Yeah.
Let's get going. Alright guys, let's go ahead and let's get going over to work. Let's try to have a good night. And we'll talk on the way. Alright guys, it is 3:13. We should arrive there by 3:43. We have about a half an hour drive, 13 miles. So not a bad trip ahead of us over there to work. And today I will be, yes, over in the Universal Hub. So essentially, after you go ahead and you get out of the parking garage, that big open area that's got all the metal detectors and x-rays, that is where I will be working. And I could be doing a number of things. I could be doing the x-ray machine or wanding or telling you to put your stuff in the bin, or the person at the very end that will go ahead and do a secondary bag check to help you find the item that we're not so sure about. So it could be any number of those things. But as for today, honestly, it's gonna be a long night till 12:30, in which I'm not too fond of, but at the same time, it's better than working until 3 o'clock, which I absolutely will not do. I haven't done an overnight shift since I was working Circle K 7-Eleven, and I have communicated this effectively, requested availability changes, and this has been going on ever since I first decided to do college, that I have made these communication requests, to which to no avail. But we'll get into that tomorrow. Now, as for tomorrow, I am super excited to go back up to St. Augustine and Volano because it's my recharge place. It's where I go to find my happy spot again. For some people, that's a theme park. For me, it's just the beauty of St. Augustine. I love it so much. And I also love Volano Beach as well. And when I was last up there, I didn't think I'd be going back so soon for a major shift in life, basically. I really didn't. I thought that, you know, I have everything settled out. I'm good to go. I have my A, I have my B, I have my C, all lined up. But every now and then, life likes to go ahead and find a way to throw a wrench into it. As the old saying goes, man makes plans, God destroys them. And to that effect, it's more like, what is your true passion? What do you truly love to do? And can also provide for your family? And this has been a going back and forth for quite some time when it came to the education section. Becoming a teacher is amazing, okay? Not gonna lie. Getting to go ahead and shape the minds of the next generation and helping them learn is truly amazing. The one thing that I have learned myself going throughout all of this is the pay. And I've been trying to understand this and comprehend this for quite a while now, mind you. How can a teacher, after union and after everything else and their retirement and insurance, how can they afford to go ahead and pay for their essential bills and their rent? And I say this not in a sarcastic tone or anything, mind you, in an honest tone, because I've been looking at salary schedules for different teachers across the board, ranging from Orange County to Lake County, all over, and some out of state. And what I found is that they're often on the lower end, especially when you take into account it's not just a 7.5 hour day, it's also doing it at nighttime too, where you may have to grade papers and stuff like that, or you may have to volunteer for dances and everything else, or clubs as well. So I've been trying to figure that out too. And yes, becoming a teacher is truly something that you do for a passion, not for the income, because from what I can tell, we do not pay our teachers enough for what they should be compensated for. The other issue that I've seen very much of is that when it comes to the actual teaching, and this is just my personal opinion, I feel like, and please don't take this the wrong way, that we need to go ahead and get back to bring in more of a professional demeanor from the students back into the schools. And what I mean by that is that, and keep in mind, I've been substituting for over 7 months now or so. And I've been to a number of schools and to a number of classrooms. But I feel as though the professionalism expectations from the students is not there. In meaning how much we're letting students get away with on behavior and dress code and everything else. It's not there as much. And it's striking to me when I look at other cultures around the world at how our students are. And I can't help but wonder, does this have some bearing on how much they are actually able to pay attention? Because they have all of these distractions. Now, Florida did a great thing. Along many other states, and in Orange County specifically that I work in for substituting, they have really gone really hard on the cell phone ban in middle school. Now in high school, it's kind of like, it depends on the school and a number of factors as well. So I have seen that as well. But getting back to it, we need to bring professionalism to mirror the behavior back into the classroom, both from the teacher and from the student. And one thing I've also noticed, and I can't record, of course, or take photographs. I would like to be able to show you some of the classrooms I've been in. But some of them, it looks like an arcade, a carnival. It doesn't look like an actual learning environment. And maybe it's because I grew up in the 90s and attended school into the 2000s as well, when classrooms were more basic and didn't need flashy LED lights all over the place, but instead the student could focus on the teacher. And I think that worked very well for its time. I just wonder if we went back to that, could we start to get the students to get a better hold on things? Keep in mind, this is just the ramblings of an old man that has been substituting for 6.5 months and is an outsider looking inward. I just wonder if that is what needs to change as well. Because one of the biggest issues that we have right now, besides the funding of the schools, because that's another whole issue for another day, and some of the positions that are essential and some that are not, mind you. But what if, okay, we look at other cultures around the world that have the highest achieving grade standards, and we start to adopt that method into our own culture? Could that help improve? And one of those is, take for instance, over in Japan and other Asian countries. It's not just a janitor that cleans up the school, but the students take pride in the school and help to go ahead and clean it up and take care of it too. And I wonder, bringing that community focus back in, could that also help? And like I said, these are just the ramblings of an old man. Take it with a grain of salt, mind you. But maybe a little tweak here and a little tweak there could add up to a big change. It's just something. Like, I remember back when I was in middle school and high school, the teenagers would bring art books and stuff and write notes in between classes. Now the teenagers are bringing their favorite stuffed animal, and they're also bringing their favorite comfy blankets to go ahead and help them.
Like and subscribe.
These are just things that I've been noticing, and it's not just one class, one school. It's across the board. And like I said, it makes me wonder, are the kids more focused on this than they are on the actual subject of learning? And I understand that we're trying to do everything we can to get the kids to even come to school. Because enrollment numbers, mind you, are actually down in Orange County and in other counties, which has cost them money. And now they have to close down schools. So there's that element as well. But really, and then I go to interview for these schools, and I have gone to an interview so far, and I talk about bringing professionalism into the classroom. That is my goal for a business education class. And to treat them like it's a job that they're coming to learn. And I see the smiles from the administration, and I wonder, is it a smile of, yeah, this guy's not gonna work? Or is it a smile of, this is an interesting idea? I don't know. But let's go in, let's get going, and let's go have a good night. All right, guys, let's get going. Let's go have a great night, and I will see you later when I go ahead and take my break and come back and have my snack pack. Let's get going. All right, it is 7:39, and it has been so far a long night. But right now, I'm going to enjoy my snack pack that Tiffany wonderfully made and just relax for a moment. So yes, these are the baked green beans, and boy, are they good. Alright, let's enjoy. Alright guys, it is now 12 o'clock midnight. So yes, it is now a new day. So, I know what you're thinking. You're off early. I thought you were done at 12:30. Yes. So I did what was called as an ER, okay? So basically it's called early release. And basically, you can get out a little bit early if it's granted to you. And usually it's because there's a large amount of people and you weren't actually needed, that kind of stuff. So for me, I was due out at 12:30, but really, I wasn't needed to stay until then. So it was kind of like, you know what? I'll take the $10 hit and go home a half an hour early. It works out good for me. It works out good for them. There we go. But yeah, let's go ahead. Let's get home to Tiff. Let's get some sleep because we gotta get up early tomorrow and go have a great day. That is for sure. Now, as far as how today went. Today actually went pretty well, in all honesty. After I came back from break, it was pretty smooth sailing from there. Even before it, it wasn't that bad. Yeah, it was a bit slow, but at the same time, it wasn't horrible. And then, unfortunately, then the rain came and the wind sent off all the metal detectors, causing them to become pretty much useless on my pod, so that sucked for a little bit. But yeah, then it stopped, and it was pretty clear skies the rest of the time. But yeah, let's get going. Let's go have a good night at home. Let's shower and then get some sleep and then get ready to get up early tomorrow. God, there's so much that I can't wait to tell you guys about tomorrow that you'll just have to see. Well, you know what I mean by tomorrow. Actually, today. Let's get home and get some sleep and get a shower. Let's get it done. Not bad. We arrived home at 12:30. And right now it's 65 degrees. Guys, thank you so much for a great day. Today is going to be a great time over in St. Augustine. But for now, I am going to go in and get some sleep. Have a good night. I will see you in the next video, which will be the trip video. Good night. I'll see you later.
But I know we won't give this up. Sometimes I lose my mind, and some days it's hard to find the reason why you stay by my side.